All right, and we're live. We're good. Welcome to Loco Shortline Operations, guys. I know it's kind of weird from the past. I don't know how you would really call it. This game is unique. It is really unique. Let me just go here and get the chats up, get everything up so I can see everything. Okay, so we left off yesterday after just messing around. The one thing I was wanting to do is I was wanting to make sure these were even, which they are. So we've got our timber. We're about to go up, load up and run back up to lumber. We're about to start doing this and making it a little bit easier on us to get stuff done. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Everything's loaded up. We're good to go. Gonna be a bit of a pull, but we got it. I'm just gonna run it at 20 because right here we have the yard that we were working on yesterday. So let's just kind of fill you in. So after I stopped streaming yesterday, I did a little bit more work. I did a little bit more work on just shunting around stuff, getting stuff ready for today. Man, it all really depends on just what you're doing, what you're talking about. All right, I gotta really cut down this music a tad bit more. Cut down this music a tad. There we go. Yep. Okay, that's setting. That sounds good. Setting. But yeah, so when it comes down to it, guys, yeah, we're just gonna do shit. I don't know what we're gonna do today. I know we're gonna be working on the second part of the yard, which that's gonna be a pain because this whole thing's at an angle. So this should make it for an interesting one. But what I want to do right now is I'm gonna get this up to logs. Get this up to logs. Make some logs. That way I can get a full line back here. Just start building stuff. Start working on stuff. Probably gonna build over to heavy goods along with that. Huh, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And I still gotta wake up.
Yeah, I guess my mic thing came back online, huh?
Oh yeah. If you shut down your computer while you're still connected, they'll reconnect you as it does.
Yeah, now I just gotta get my little Bluetooth cheapo ear thingies hooked up so I can have a mic if I'm not only sitting at the computer. Because right now I'm using a wired old headset that are bigger. They only have so long of a cord. My old set that went out had a 20-foot cord on it, which was great.
Oh, by the way, guys, if you haven't realized, I am in the chats right now, so if you own this game and you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. If you want to haul, if you want to help build, just join the voice chat. Completely forgot to mention that.
Have you started up already, any of it?
I've never streamed at noon, so this should be interesting. I want to almost go on the right track. I don't know where I put that. Oh yeah, the right track goes. Oh, everything's set up right now. This is that time that you wish you had like 2 or 3 people on at the same time. Because I could be off doing something else, working on something. And they could be running the freight. Yo, this is gonna be a hard one. I just realized this yard that I made is probably gonna be one of the most confusing yards people came up to.
It is.
Yeah. Like, I have to actually have signs to say which part is what. Why are we slowing down so much? Are we on a grade? I know this can take a 15... Like we're on a grade. Lights aren't on. Wonder if back there's on a grade. Maybe.
So it's noon for you, isn't it, almost?
Well, it's 12:30.
Is it?
12:30 for me, so...
Yeah.
I just figured, I was like, you know, I'm gonna wake up. I was like, I'll make sure you got your stuff up there, and once you got your streams up, I was like, I'm just gonna stream all day. I'm just gonna stream this entire thing, because usually stuff happens at the least time that you expect. Like last night.
I know it.
Last night we randomly started jumping trains off the bridge. And then that led into like an hour and a half of just pure laughing our asses off. It had me almost on the floor.
Well, and then the entertainment for myself last night of Tyler screwing things up. I think he was having fun, more or less, though.
Yeah,
which is always good.
I don't know. For me, I like methodical, right? So if you look at every single yard I've ever done, everything's methodically done. So you have to go real speeds through the line, through the yards. You have to do it, or else you will derail.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's a lot harder to make high-speed items.
No, it's not. It's not hard to make it. It's just if you want to take the time and put the effort into it. Like, I know my track could be done a lot better. Like, I know I could fix a lot of the stuff, right? But the thing is, the way it is, it's made to have some mistakes in it. That way, you know, later on down the road, you can just say if somebody comes through too quick, you do derail. So I didn't make it completely stupid proof.
Yep. No, I don't make it ever stupid proof, to be honest.
I don't think you can make with the way that the maps are set up on this game, the way that, you know, Joe set them up, and the way that, you know, we were talking about, and the adjustments that we made. You really can't make the train stupid proof because you would need a straight track and then you need the longest corners imaginable. And that would just basically be one big square.
1-0. It would.
Oh, yeah.
It would be ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. It'd be fun. Be able to have a train maxed out all the way up there.
Fair enough.
Go, and we're out of the yard. Good. Yeah, man, you're more than welcome to join in. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I'm still trying to. I do if I get enough time. At least for 10-20 minutes. Does it actually matter how long a Yes?
What were you saying?
Um, does it matter how long a stream actually is, much?
Well, it depends. Like, if you do a 30-minute
Yes, I
stream.
do.
Alright, so if you do a 30-minute stream, right? But you constantly do 30-minute streams, then no, it won't. But the whole thing is they tell you to at least stream for 1 hour. That way your viewers can get up there. Also, as part of the affiliate, you have to stream for a certain amount of time. You have to do certain stuff in order to hit that affiliate mark.
Yeah.
So, for me,
Makes sense.
yeah, for me, I just stream as long as possible. So, usually I'm on for 2 to 3 hours. So 2 to 3 hours.
Whoa.
My ranch work kind of has a fluctuating schedule.
Oh, we're going to today. How's everyone's day today thus far?
Oh, what's going on? I didn't even see you join, Tron.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even hear you join. What the hell's with Discord today? I wonder if it's because streamer mode's active.
Yeah, that's why.
Huh. Can't tell when somebody joins the chat.
You playing Loco, Darlton? Playing Loco, Darlton? I'll join if you are.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Respond. There we go.
Hey, Tron, do you have Crisp on?
No, why?
You need it, dude. I can pick up every little audio detail in yours.
Well, I'm using a different audio setup than usual,
Yeah, turn on Crisp, dude.
and you won't be able to hear me at all.
You're gonna have to turn on Crisp.
Alright. Don't say I didn't warn you, you won't be able to hear me.
Here, this might work.
Alright. And we can get hell up. Yeah, I still gotta build over to coal. Just realized that. I still gotta
Do I
build
come through on this mic?
somewhat. You sound body.
That'd be because this is cheap.
There's Matt Boy on.
I'm on mine.
Mm. Yeah, I can at least hear you with my Bluetooth thing. I have to use my desk mic.
I'm about to start building this freaking Whole yard.
Mm.
That's gonna be a fun one.
We're taking all these bags out soon. Yeah, put a new black bag. Yeah, every day I get more here. All the milk jugs.
Let's see.
Do have a couple more that might work a little better. They'll take it. We'll see if your map is reasonably playable. Attempt to join. Good moving.
Alright, drones are gone. Okay. Just realized that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he dropped off.
No clue. I'm in the SD40s going up the logs right now. You want I travel over?
Okay, yeah, your map is so far reasonably playable. We'll see about hanging around this moving train. I mean, it looks like it's gonna be minimal playable for me.
I think it might just be your actually more of.
Oh, ground storage map it's a pretty big map, but number one, and it slows down a bunch.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the reason why we're going slow is coming up here. It goes to a 3% grade, so it's basically gonna shove us all the way down.
Oops. A bit slow. By the way, my BR-24, I'm gonna have to do a test run solo because it was going to pull that entire big load. And 3 more.
Oh, yeah?
We'll see how it does on the grades, but on flat, it started up pulling the whole load. I got the GP38 instead of the bigger train, something a little bit more easier to start with.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the BR-24 for this game is... It's really... I would say for power, for the size of it, it's probably the best one. Like I said, the only
Yeah,
steps you're gonna
and-
go up past the BR or H6 is going to be your big boy.
Yeah, but I actually had a faster startup than with the diesel, unless I'm driving the diesel still wrong.
No, I mean,
Or is that big diesel kind of a slow acceleration?
it's slow acceleration depending on your load.
Considering I'm pulling a million kg plus.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely put it to the limit. So if I'm right, we should have 100 logs ready to load after I. Because I had 40. Well, yeah. So half those cars will give us 100 logs. We'll have a little bit more than 100. All right, on the brakes.
Mm-hmm.
And so we roll. It's gonna start pushing us down.
I noticed the in-game volume on this game really hard to get a nice sound level.
Actually, right here,
Like-
if you watch the stream later, I got it up on my screen. Perfect sound, volume, music.
Well, I just noticed that if I move it very much, it like turns it down a humongous amount. If it's like half, then it's like quiet, nothing to hear.
Oh yeah. Okay. As soon as we get the last car off of there, we're good to release brakes.
I was actually thinking about running another testing stream right now, see what it's gonna do.
Most likely. Yeah, I don't know, because you're connected to my you're connected to my computer, so I mean, it could be different. Definitely, because I know if you don't have if you don't have a super good connection, stuff can mess up from time to time. But yeah, test it out and see. What the first 5 streams I
That's
did
my
were test
thinking.
streams.
Yeah, and you're here to look it over and see
Yeah.
what won't work, what will.
I made that turn a little too short.
I also might adjust the Streamlight volume controls too, if things are too loud.
Yeah. The setup for
Okay,
it.
So any suggestion for the Twitch category? Or does that matter that much?
Twitch category. You mean the game itself? Just type in Loco Shortline Operations, is there?
I put that at the top, but then it says Twitch category is required. But last time I just put train.
Second. I'm going to get enough speed I don't have to worry. Get a video producer real quick. Take a look. Team manager, info. Yeah, category. It's short Loco Shortline Operation. That's the name of the game. Is categories.
Because there's a title and category in it. You can look at how I had it set up last time.
But yeah, so there's the title, which is what people see when they scroll through the Twitch. There's your go live notification where it tells people when you go live. Then the category sets up the game itself. So it sets up the predetermined tags, the names, and it puts you in the category for that game.
Okay, so I probably need to readjust this. I don't know if you have my Twitch thing up or not.
No, not right now. I've got my video producer up so I can keep an eye on my stats.
Yeah, I don't have one screen.
Yeah, we should be. I still love this yard, man. Like I every time I come into this yard that we're coming up to, it looks so nice.
You're the only one driving right now, right?
Yeah.
'Cause where are you at?
I'm in the front seat.
Is this a double-headed train?
Yep.
Did you know that you could double jump and lock yourself
Yeah.
in the speed in the air with your train?
Yep.
So I'm just hovering above your train, following it.
I know I can see you every once in a while. You pop up and down. Go down to 0 on the reg.
I don't know how well the streamer is working at the moment, but
Oh, I can tell you're lagging balls.
yeah, I have lag issues anyway. Now, so which engine's this?
Huh?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to which engine we're operating on.
The SD40.
Yeah.
Pop off. Align this track. Okay.
So what are we doing here?
Oh, I'm about to go unload this and load up the new one. I'm just double checking the track to make sure I don't bring it around and derail it in the middle.
Yeah.
Last thing I want is another derail.
I turned the graphical settings down. That might make it play a little smoother for me. Now, did you change the color on this, or is this default color?
No, that I changed the color on it. There's 4 different liveries.
Oh.
I still have right now.
So this is the same train as I was operating last night, just
Yeah.
different colored.
Just different colors. Got Santa Fe. There's SoCo. CSX. Get the other. Northern Burlington.
This has got to be the most expensive engine, I think, isn't it?
No, this is actually a step down. The most expensive one is the 70.
Good God, it must be really expensive.
It's like, I think 20,000 more than what this one is.
I'm assuming you probably won't join either of my maps, really, because you got your own stuff.
Well, I usually join other people when I'm, like, on days I don't have anything else. There's only 45 likes, okay, so... Alright.
I actually was intending to work on the smaller map later with some help.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, there's that. On. Well, man, later on, when I get done streaming, if everybody's still on, then yeah, I'll probably wind up joining in somebody's map.
Yeah. And unless there's a reason not to, I was thinking about going ahead and just streaming the majority of the time I'm on.
That's what I do, because 90% of the stuff that does happen that is completely, like, nobody would realize it actually happens when you're not streaming. So I just stream.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, really? Go. Alright. Word, we'll get out of the way.
May not be able to stream it as good when I'm doing you though, but you know, I won't know unless I tinker with it.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't have a long enough stream yet.
I'm moving these over to this line right here on the right. That way they get out of our way.
So I could be kind of unrealistic with these trailers because clearly I don't think the sidewalls have click.
No, some of the stuff doesn't have sidewalls to it.
Your containers, I think they have collisions on the end, but
Yeah,
not
they do, but they
the
don't
side.
have. Yeah, they don't have it on the sides. And if we wanted to put the collision boxes on the sides, right? You got to think you would have to purposely set up every single one. We want to give you the ability to set up how you have your stuff loaded. That, and also you got to think that's 2 more boxes per each car too. So there's more collision boxes, more stuff to run.
Okay. Ready, take them out. Yeah.
Then hopefully I did this right. If I did this right, I should just be able to shove right up here and let these guys just cruise in here. Yep. Good. Sweet. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Did you do a bit of carpooling while I was AFK?
ooh. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. I have the wrong stuff connected. Or the wrong stuff. Oh.
You ever shake your trains off? You just leave them run forever.
Hello.
Hello. Let's see. I am AFK.
You guys playing Loco?
Oh. I haven't seen you. See, so he's gone. Beat me.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah. Put this drawer back in place. Came out too far. And then that fell off the thing. It's kind of. Now it's.
Oh. Guys over there, so I don't lose you. Oh wait, I got that. Wow, he is going ham on that mic.
I have to mute that. I can't mute it. I was supposed to be a moderator, but I can't mute him.
Dude, you gotta mute your mic from now on, man.
Is it being bad now?
No, but we could hear everything you were doing.
Yeah, I'll mute it for the moment, I guess.
You guys playing Loco?
Yeah, I'm on my save.
Yeah, what's the, is it multiplayer or
Yeah.
what's the address or, yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have you on. Friend. Copy. And the name is.
My name? Oh.
There we go. I just sent it to you. Let me know when you add me.
Yeah. Yeah, I added you.
Ready? Accept. I'm just running freight right now. Just getting ready for this oil rig.
I haven't played Loco in a long time.
A lot of stuff has changed. Tell you that one.
When I click join game, it just takes me to the home screen. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Do I do launch game or something?
Yeah, you launch once you're in the main, like that main screen, then you click my name and click join game.
I don't know where that is.
You just click play on
in Steam.
Yeah, literally just hit play Loco, where it loads up to that main screen where it says start new game load. Go to my name and just hit join game.
Load save game.
Yeah, once you're at that screen, you just shift tab and go to my name and click join.
Alright, there we go.
It should start you loading into me.
Yep.
Are you on dev build?
What?
You on the development build?
I'm still loading it, I think. Or if...
I was gonna say, you might not be able to join if you're not in the development build.
Hold up.
It has been working.
Development build. Manage.
Oh shoot, that's been sitting here without the brakes on?
Wait, where's the development? Do I do properties and then...
Yeah, you go to properties and then you go to betas.
And then development?
Yep.
Alright.
There we go.
There we go. Oh. Whoa, why'd I have so much money? What the fuck?
Yes, I have a lot of money.
No, me.
Yeah, your money and my money is the same.
Oh. Oh, is it like a new feature?
No, it's always been like that.
Oh, I haven't realized that. Oh, you can still fly.
Yep. It's one thing that won't be taken off. I love that feature. But yeah, I'm up here at the log yard. You can just tap F1.
Alright, tapped F1.
Yeah, and it'll take you to one of the locomotives. All of them are up here. Other than the rocket.
Oh, you go over the water. Oh, I remember. I broke this once. We drove like a thing into the water, like a train, and like broke the game.
Oh,
Like,
it
went
took
through the back.
we actually crashed the game last night. 6 big boys connected to this log train with 2 SD40s on the back, up a ramp into the middle of the air. We fully broke the game last night.
Are you on the train or? Oh,
I'm spawning stuff in. So, I don't know how long it spins, but if you tap U, it brings up the UI. You can control the train using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your number pad.
oh shoot. Oh shoot.
What?
I'm like moving the train. It's been so long.
Oh yeah, just double check, make sure switches aren't in the way. But yeah, we got the new state cars here. These are only in development build right now. We got new cars, new locomotives, new stuff. There's been a bunch of optimizations, coupling, uncoupling for odd distances.
Oh
Oh.
shit.
By the way, if you hit refresh map, not just your track will show up, but also the trains and the locomotives will now show up. This car. Need 3 more cars. Yeah, 3 more cars will do. Oh, these things are heavy, man. I didn't realize how heavy they were.
Oh, I think like at the start it used to be like everything was so light, So like you just fly around the map at like really high speed, but now they changed it.
Oh yeah, yeah, we changed it. Tell you one thing, a lot of the stuff, now, on, you're not able to make it get over here. We spinning up there? What's going on? Wow, this is really heavy.
You need two. You should probably put one on the back.
Well, no, I'm just shutting these over to the siding here because I still got 3 more cars I gotta load.
This looks unrealistically heavy on it. Looks really, really heavy.
Oh yeah, you gotta think these are. This is all steel.
Oh,
That's still a thing, by the way.
what?
Yeah, switch the sidings when the wheels are just directly over top of it. Wait, do we have enough room? Yeah, I think we do. Oh, we should.
I'll be in the back just to let you know. What is this like music? It's like cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. New
It's
music.
like Arabian music or something.
I don't know. It kind of feels like Minecraft, but it's not.
Yeah, you can keep going.
I should just have enough room for these guys right here.
Yeah, you're pretty close. It should be good, maybe.
I was methodical with planning on this.
But yeah, I would stop. It's gonna hit the bumper. Yeah.
Perfectly spaced.
Yeah.
It's now E and Q to hitch and unhitch.
There's so many changes.
Oh yeah. Visual changes, game improvement.
Did you add the brake too? Where's the brake to this?
It's on the sides.
Oh, there.
Yeah, the only part of the yard I fucked up is I have to have 2 different shunters. One for empty, one for full.
You need me to flip the track.
Yep.
To which one?
We're going to the farthest one.
This one right here?
Yeah. Should have the 3 cars that I need for full.
It has 4, but like, you need me to unhitch one?
Yeah.
What? It's not letting me. Yeah, let me unhitch one of them. Is that unhitched or hitched?
Yeah, that's unhitched.
Right. Looks weird.
Oh. So yeah, it's been a while since you played, man.
Yeah, a lot of changes. I mean, the brakes and the cars are still the same. You have to like use your mouse, but like everything else is. Oh, you
Different.
still go through the trains. It's yeah. Wait, do they still have that horn in the train thing? Like where you have to like go inside the train and like
Yeah.
there's a horn, like that red like line in the middle of it.
Uh,
And they used to have that on the smaller trains.
yeah, they still do, I think. I think we still do.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the only part that I didn't think of, where I made the loading and unloading separate tracks on opposite sides.
it's fine. It could be worse.
The last one was worse. I got so, dude, my ADD kicked in, and I was like, oh, I gotta do it, I gotta do it, I gotta do it. And I just wound up making a tiered, just a circle around here. It's horrible. Yeah, so did you know that we added the GP38, the SD40, Brienne?
No, I've been looking at like the additions, but like not really closely. I've seen
Yeah.
them.
We added in a shit ton of stuff, man.
Yeah, these are all new to me. I was like the OG, and then
I came in after I came in week 1 when Tron brought me in. I haven't stopped since. I became an investor with Joe. If you want to move the two SD40s that are over in the ridge, I'm gonna
yeah,
move
where do you
them
want?
up
So like, where do you want them to be moved?
to right here, where my train is right now.
Okay.
I think you might just have to flip one switch.
Maybe. Yeah. Wait, do the trains run on idle? Like when you go on idle, do they just keep momentum?
Yeah, they slow down a little bit, but it takes a long time for them to stop. Really takes a long time for them to stop.
You want me to stop before the switch? Up there?
Stop on that straightaway coming up towards where I'm at.
Yeah.
That way all we have to do is just pull front and back up. But yeah, dude, this game, it's insane, man. I mean, if you got a decent PC, like, what, I mean...
I have a really good PC, but...
This game, I mean, fuck, dude, I've had 150 car Costas. I've had Buku giant stuff. I mean, this game has gotten so far above what I think Joe originally expected. Oh, I hate that. By the way, you can now micro adjust.
What's that, like?
On the UI, if you're looking at it right now on that locomotive that I just came out of,
Yeah.
you'll see how I have -1. So if you can't get the number you want, right, all you hold is shift and then you click on the reverser, and the shift actually slows it down where you can go to multiples of 1.
Oh wait, yeah, I heard. I think that was, yeah, I heard about that. You hold shift and wait. Oh.
Yeah, it really improved a lot.
Oh wow, that really just comes down.
Oh yeah. I think he should drop that spawn area down a little bit.
Yeah. Or maybe like put like a crane and something that lowers it or something cool. Cause like there's heavy works and stuff, like I don't know. You could put some stuff in there that come in here.
Yeah, but Heavy Works is so low poly that it just wouldn't, machinery wouldn't match. Because I brought it up to him a while ago, I was like, man, some of this stuff, like, why don't we just combine? It's like, nah, he's like, they won't match together. You'll get these nice, beautiful locomotives, and you'll get these really low poly construction materials and stuff. I do know that he does have planned for future maps, adding in like actual cranes, stuff like that, like you were saying.
We have one log left, it's fine.
Yeah, you always have one log left, no matter what it is. Yeah, with the weight from these, I don't think... I think I might have to do what you were saying and run a double shunters if I wanted to actually use this as a proper...
Yeah.
A proper...
These are so heavy.
yard.
Oh, it's struggling. Is this at 100%?
Nope.
How many trains are we gonna, how many like locomotives are gonna use for this one?
Just these two. The two that you pulled up. At least that's what I'm hoping. Like, I'm about to save here in a second. And that way, if something fucks up, we just load. Now, see, I'm supposed to have what I set this up for is to have 2 trains. So somebody's coming in, unloading and taking off while the other train's getting loaded with the logs. So I kind of ran out of places to put stuff.
Want me to move the train up? The 2 locomotive?
Yep. But yeah, so the SD40s that we're in, they have 4 different liveries to them. They've got Northern Burlington, CSX, Santa Fe, and SoCo.
Well, this is actually kind of good. It's like you can go idle and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually pretty cool.
Good to back up, by the way.
Oh, right. Needs a little but or something where it's like it says reverse or forward, but I'm going backward. But it said -100.
Yeah, so the forward there, it's so we can to flip polarities. So if you take a look, if you zero that out, you'll see I can flip
Oh,
the
yeah.
polarities. By the way, the reverser now sets the speed.
It does?
Yes, so if we want to do 3 miles an hour back, -3.
Oh, see, the regulator doesn't matter.
No. The regulator just sets the amount of power that is being pushed. So you can get 10% power. That means it will give you 10% of the power until you reach, in this case, 41 miles an hour.
Uh-oh.
It's not that bad of a setup, man.
Yeah, it's not.
But yeah, now I will tell you, if you do derail on this game now, it is a pain in the ass, dude. Like, it takes a lot to derail.
When you derail, you have to get like a crane out and stuff.
Oh yeah. Like, this load, no joke, we will not be over 30% on the reverser. Because we've got all these log cars and we've got the flat cars behind it.
Oh, we're taking the flat cars too?
Yeah. We adjusted power ratings, fuel consumption. We adjusted everything, man. I gotta say, I like some aspects from when the game was originally started, because, you know, it just some is just, it feels a little bit too tedious. But when you add in the new stuff that was added in with that tediness goes away. Man, it really, it's made some improvements. Massive improvements. Ah, perfect. That was I don't think I could got any better. Yeah, so now Steam still works the way that the way that it originally did. So the reverser sets a amount of, you can, it sets somewhat the speed, but you can still climb up if you have the regulator on. That's a little bit more, bit harder to work with. No, come on. I'm gonna have to figure something out for this, man. I need a little bit of a track here where I get some straight 0% grade. You want to test out some of the new locos? Because I mean, I've got enough for us to run 2 trains.
Sure, I guess. Yeah.
Run 2 lines. You're more than welcome to run to the, run over there on the way back and.
Oh wait, did I flip? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh shit.
Right there you go.
Bird. Yeah, these new SD40s, man, they pull immense.
Wait, why am I still? I'm like, it looks like I'm like walking in the car.
Yeah, that's been a thing for a while. I know Joe said something about, he was going to work on it in a future update, but I'm not for sure exactly.
We're picking up these over here.
Yep. Then when we get back, I'll decouple from the black cars and the locomotives that you get. You'll couple up.
Alright.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Oh wait, you could switch the. Wait, can you switch in the?
Oh yeah,
map?
yeah. You can use switch on the map now.
Oh, so it's like train sim. This is like train sim world type thing. Like you'd switch stuff on the map,
Yeah.
but it doesn't show the whole track.
Yeah, it does.
Well, not for me at least. Oh, do I have to click refresh track?
Yeah, hit refresh track.
Oh.
The track doesn't automatically update. You have to refresh it every time. All right, now I haven't pulled anything this heavy up here, so this should be interesting.
I'll go to the back.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
It's actually doing good. What?
Oh yeah, the SD40s are really good at low power, but I found that if you're doing like a high speed, you have an easier chance of slipping your wheels. Now, by the way, also another thing that we added in is if you get stuck on a hill and you start spinning, you will go backwards. You will no longer just come to a stop. You will actually go back down. Oh, what else did Joe add? And he's added so much to this game, it's insane. What? What all was added in? Well, you know that we now have a straight track tool, right?
No. Yeah, I think. Wait. Yeah, no. I
If
think
you hit F10, and then you can hold Alt on your keyboard, and you can check what you want.
Oh.
So you can take off bottom hints, you can place object, custom rails, grain and money. And then all you do is when you go to place track, you press P, and it will set up everything for you. You can get your own smooth corners, your own smooth stuff. On a grade. No.
2.3, I think.
No, I couldn't remember if this was graded. I know the grade up here is coming up is 3, but they're about here.
Oh, there's shadows. Oh my god, that's such cool.
Oh yeah. Now I do know that for anybody watching the stream, I do know these log cars, the new state cars, those on the turn coming up, if I do more than 20%, like you have to have a gentle curve. If you do more than 20 on it, you're screwed. I had them flipping sideways the other day. That's something. But yeah, go to, if you want, I was going to say, go to the shop and take a look at the locomotives, see which one you want. You got 528,000 where you can pretty much buy any locomotive you want.
Jesus, there's so many. There's a subway train? What the hell?
Yeah, also, I believe the subway train the metro is electric.
Can you go underground yet, or not?
No. I know, yeah, he's working on that. He's found a way to do tunnels, but I'm not for sure if or when he decides to put that in.
The gondola 2N is like a white square.
Yeah, some of them, anything that's like, if you're in the locomotive area is where is where all the testing vehicles are. That's why the bulkheads are there, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't get moved over to the main build until it's ready. Then it goes into the proper area and gets the proper stuff.
Oh, the forklifts. Those are so easy to troll. Or like they're not troll, but like they're so annoying. Like
Actually, the forklifts got adjusted. They got massively adjusted. Now they can pick up heavy goods, and it works a lot better than what it did. So, yeah, that corner right there. Do more than 20, I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm on the small grade, then big grade. There it is.
You guys not have the big boy?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, where?
It's in the locomotive section.
I don't see it. Oh, it's like a square. It's a thing. It's like I couldn't see it. And,
Yeah.
there's just no picture.
Yeah, there's no picture to it. It's literally just a placeholder. The guy that's making the big boy, we needed to test the stuff for it. So he gave us basically just a simplified version for it. So that way we could test. Ooh. Yeah, now the big boy, the back wheels are messed up with polarity.
Do I just buy one and then put it in one of those like yards or something?
Yeah, if you're doing steam, buy the locomotive and then buy the cinder.
No, I'm not doing steam. I'm doing the SD70.
Oh yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, just fill it up with gas.
Oh my god.
I would say buy 2 of them.
Yeah, I have to move it before it's like. Does it still stack on each other?
Yeah, it still does.
Oh, because I remember I was the Jones somebody else, and we just kept stacking these trains on top of each other. We broke it. How do you fill these up?
So if you look in the cab, you'll see
Yep.
right next to where the regulator and all that is on the side of
Yeah.
it. You'll see a red button on the top and on the bottom. Bottom one is start, top one is fill. And you have to be next to the spawn point.
So the top, the yellow and the red one.
I don't know how it is on the 70. I'm kind of getting stuck here, so as soon as I get over there, you just click and hold that top button where the little thing is. It's like right next to where the seat is on the left of it. You'll see 2 dots with the measuring tool on it.
I feel like crouch to see.
You don't have to crouch. Just go to
I'm too tall.
just go to the back of the locomotive. Literally, like right where like the back wall is, where the seat is. Go to the back wall, and it's directly in the middle of the locomotive.
The back wall. Oh, here it is. Oh, there you go. I found it. Yep. It's like right next to it's on like the side of the cab, or rather on the side of the control panel.
She stopped having her fit, man. My dog was going off left and right, and Mike was picking everything up.
Oh, what the? Oh, jeez.
I barely made it up. I literally barely made it up, dude.
The hell?
Yeah. Like, you are gonna want 2 SD70s.
How do you turn on the what the fuck?
And so right underneath the fill button, if you look down, there's another red button.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's starting.
Oh, there we go.
I think this will be the first time I've had an SD70 in my map that that's being used in like months. Because after, like, I kept telling Joe, I was like, man, we need the SD40, a GP8. He was like, you find me it, we'll do it. And I was like, all right, I found it. After that, I've been using this and nothing else.
So let's do. You go forward.
So I got a siding over here. I'm gonna place these flat cars in. So all you have to do is literally back up around that loop over the bridge, and you'll be able to connect up to them.
There we go. Did I just wait for you to come back?
No, you can literally back up to where the siding is. You just pull forward.
Yeah. And then back up.
And then back up around that loop. Hey, what's up, Nick? You're not finished yet? Yeah, nowhere near finished. Nowhere near finished. Although,
What the hell?
this almost, this should at least get me finished. I still haven't even connected heavy goods yet. Yeah, you can literally just back up to where the sidings are and just pull up beside me, and then I'll just take off when here.
Yeah, I'm going to one of the sidings. I'm backing up into the loop.
Now I set all my stuff up for real speed, so you can't do really more than 30 on it.
Alright, I'm on the loop. Do I just wait here?
Nah, you can keep continuing, dude.
Oh, just around it?
Yeah. Yeah, if you look at your map, you see the siding that I'm on.
Did you come from Greenville Docks? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, I see, yeah. Oh wow, I'm going really fast. Hold up. Oh shoot.
Oh. Yeah, that was a little too much for two SD40s. Damn near stalled on that last part of the hill.
Is there night and day here? Or is it like nighttime? Or is it just day?
Yeah, I can change it to night, I can change it to day, I can run simulation and just hit start time. You know what? I haven't done that in a while. Start time.
Hello.
Yeah. What's up, Joe?
Uh, Not so bad. This Turbo streaming. I'll watch a bit of that.
I come to pick you up.
What, sorry?
I was talking to Storm.
Okay.
I'm gonna decouple from the flat cars, and then you're gonna take the flat cars.
So I stop before the thing.
No, just come up to me.
Alright.
You're able to pull right next to me.
Why does it say my brakes? Why is it like sparks? It's acting like just my brakes are on.
Either that or you're going
It's
too
the wheels are
fast.
sliding.
Yeah, your wheels are probably sliding.
I mean, some of the brakes are a bit too aggressive, so like when they're on a little bit, they put a bit too much resistance on. So I need to kind of go through and like, you know, because of the mass of the wheels and things, it varies how much they want to stop.
Yeah. And just keep pulling back. As soon as you pass me, you're good to stop. Is time running? Did you turn on the time again?
Me?
No. I think it is. I'm gonna pull out, pick up the cars that are behind me.
What the fuck? Oh. No, not yet. My train.
What?
Someone asked something.
Oh yeah, I am gonna have to run. It's on.
Do I pick up those flat cars?
Yeah, you're gonna pick up the flat cars. Ooh, those lights do not do good on the on those cars, man. Wow. They're white. Oh shit. I went the wrong way.
Ah, ah,
Oh, this is gonna be a long stop. Completely forgot to flip that switch back. Am I good to back up?
Yeah.
yeah, that's one thing I don't remember.
So you're gonna go the way
What was he talking about?
you're gonna go the way that you came up. You're gonna go to standard goods.
Ah, the dude messaged me the other day about giving him a key, and he's constantly complaining he doesn't know how to do the track and everything. It's like,
Hit F10. Click custom track. You're done.
I don't know. I don't know what people find difficult about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people load the game, I've watched them from start without me saying a fucking thing, figure out the building facts, no problem. You know what I mean? I actually read it and gone, oh, okay, so I can build it, and oh, okay, doing this is going to break it. Cool, no problem. I've immediately learned from that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't fucking do this.
Do I follow you or?
No,
But then, I don't know.
you're gonna be going the opposite way I'm going. You're gonna be going to standard goods while I'm going down to timber. So if you look on your map, right, the switch where I'm at,
Yeah.
you're gonna be going up around that U again.
The loop. Alright. Yeah. I see.
You know, it might feel like a lot of time to speed up, but it's actually not that bad. I'm clear of the switch.
would have to try, but I need more rainforest. Jesus Christ, it's fucking right. Too many words. Too many words.
Yes. Alright, get a Windows computer. Something better. Play on Apple. Those things are.
Fucking turbo loading there.
Huh?
I was watching turbo loads. Just standard kids. They look ridiculous. It's like an arch going through one of the trains where it's all sort of suspended together, you know.
Don't know, it's painful.
But people double click and wonder why often like the cargo goes weird. It's because you're literally spawning two things in one place. You have to wait a split second more in order for it to be, you know, the first one to have dropped just a tiny bit, and then the next one will definitely go up, and you know, that one will go down, you know. But if it spawns on top of each other, which fucking, you know, which way is it going to go? Because there is a frame rate, there's a sort of delay to it, they can actually end up on top of each other quite easily if you click fast.
The reason why you go every second, literally it's a second click. After you adjusted those collision boxes months ago, you click, 1 second, click.
Hey,
Hello.
how's it going?
It could be better, but you know, life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the rest of my outfit's turned up today.
Your
Just wait.
outfits.
Yes. But only half of it turned up because I didn't have enough. So I'm just waiting for it to save up for the other half.
I genuinely can't remember because I've been talking to like 3 different people who've been talking to me about completely different outfits.
I'm cross. I admit it's my crossplay when, after I get on the estrogen, it should help me fit in it more. It's kind of
Okay.
a progress, like it's an incentive. No, what's the word?
You mean it's a placebo?
No,
Kind of.
no. I mean, I want to progress, lose weight, and be able to fit into it.
Oh, I see what you mean. So
Um,
it's smaller.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Okay.
smaller, but it's an incentive to
Incentive.
help
I see
lose
what you
weight.
mean.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the word.
God, I need to put on weight for fuck's sake. Skinny fucking prick. Do you want to know how to lose weight? Smoke
Don't
weed.
eat. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I can't because of my family. Not the fact they're against it, it's because I've got ones that I can't smoke it around.
Yeah, cigarette helps. Like cigarettes are the same kind of thing as well. Because
Yeah.
essentially, when you're a bit hungry, you do that instead. It's a weird one. But the best thing to do, of course, is just eat a tiny bit less and then do a little bit of exercise.
Of course. But I'm doing it. I'm going to do it as I'm transitioning. So I'm waiting for the referral. Once I've got the referral, then that's when I start. Oh, losing weight, yeah. I'm starting that now.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, look, I've told myself until I see improvement, there's no buying.
Stormy, after I get to
Okay.
standard goods, I'm about to go for a bit because I have to go eat. So
All right, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can.
I just park
I'm
at
only
the
here to
siding.
afford to.
I just like park off.
I love how pretty much everyone comes to this live stream and everyone asks the same question straight away. So, 2 questions. Is it a good game? Is it better than Railroads Online?
Yes, yes.
Or a combination of those? Like, is the multiplayer good?
Yes,
Is
maybe.
it better than...
There's
you know,
the Discord.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's answer is
really
basically
answer that.
always, yeah, it's better.
Can't really answer that, but if you join the Discord, you'll get the information for that.
Yeah, exactly, is a good way of doing it. But
Oh, I didn't realize. You are streaming shit.
Yeah, I'm streaming. I've been
yeah,
streaming.
he's streaming and Kerbo's streaming as well. To be honest, you shouldn't really be streaming now if Kerbo is because
I'm not gonna fucking stop because of somebody else. Fuck that.
no, but I mean, like you won't get very many views, and he won't necessarily get as many. Do you see what I mean? So I think it's good to concentrate it sometimes
No.
because the more people you've got watching alongside you, I think the more people stay and watch because you've got this group to watch with. You know, you got people asking questions and helping
I'll
stuff.
put it this way: it beats recording.
Fair
It
enough.
beats recording. It beats all the stuff. I have all my.
And it auto records as well.
Yeah, and I get my videos on demand, which I just download them and share them to YouTube.
Yeah. Well, you can edit to them and then put them on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure you just put them straight on.
Yeah. That's why I stream constantly. Literally, that way I just throw my entire streams up on YouTube's. I can cut them up into 15-minute sections if I wanted to. That's why I'm not worried about views. To get content up for YouTube, man. I gotta get that stuff up again.
I do like that new junction that you made. I'm just watching you stream.
Which one? The new yard?
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Streamlined.
Yeah. It's labeled finally, so people know where in the hell they're going.
Yep.
Yeah, that took a minute. And the yard's still not done. The yard is so big in the layout. It's based off of Railyard.
Mm.
So I gotta have the other yard where I'm at now, the other part of it.
Yeah. I do not want the Xbox Game Pass, thank you.
I mean, I might have to head out.
All right, man.
All right, take care.
See ya.
Oh, come on. If I go any larger than this, I gotta go more SD. This was a pain in the ass to pull up that 3.
Yeah.
See the back of your head.
Oh, I'm still not used to that inverted camera.
Yeah.
It still confuses me.
This will determine whether or not I'm buying more flat cars or what the next car.
Hmm. You like the little wiggle it does. You know, with their state cars, with the weight distribution. I do like how it rebalances itself for
Yeah.
the weight. Love it.
Oh, it's all shifting around.
Yeah. It's just, I like the
Pitching
it's,
and mounts.
yeah. You don't see that in a lot of games with weight physics.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some more. Yeah, I gotta build this yard down here, man. That's gonna be a pain. Get the entire train around. My logging yard, though, looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it yet, man, but I made it so much easier. And it's not just that mess that it was. It's got a full yard into it, empty. It's got empty, it's got loading, staging.
Yeah. I have to look to this event. Anyway. Oh, I was in one of the drones videos I listened to it and I thought, oh, here we go. I jumped in one of the VCs once whilst they were playing, and I didn't realise until I got in there that they were streaming. That was an interesting conversation.
Oh yeah.
I'm really glad he did some editing on that video. A lot of it wasn't even my fault. Half of the conversations.
It's the one thing I never do, man, on any of my videos. I don't censor myself on YouTube nor Twitch.
Kind of pointless if people are gonna find out that you used the specific words. So what's the point of hiding it?
Yeah. Well, that
So
I've built every one of my channels around the same thing. I don't censor myself. Everything's not, written out. I just go with what I go with. Like 90% of the time, I was telling Dalton earlier, I was like, 90% of the time when I stream, I talk shit to myself if nobody's on the chat. If I'm not talking to you guys, I'm just streaming, just get content. I will literally talk shit to myself just to keep the conversation going.
But that's pretty much what I do, and then it got to the point where my actual someone hacked my Twitch, and then I can't stream no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Twitch about it, and they said, "Why did they have access?" I said, "Well, your shitty two author kind of killed it. It didn't work properly for my account, so I think you need to get it sorted." That's why Twitch had a big update recently.
Yeah.
And they offered me free tickets to TwitchCon for an apology.
Hmm.
I want my account. I want my account back. I don't want anything else.
Yeah.
Like, we can't do that because the what's on there. You know what I mean? I can't recover my old videos either because they're out of date now. So much videos on there.
I was gonna say, they got you can go to website links and download your videos through that. Copy the URL and then
They're not available anymore.
What do you mean? I just used it the other day.
Yeah, but my account's over. It was banned over a year ago, and the links are terminated because of Twitch terminated them.
Shit.
Hey, let's have a look what you're up to then. What are you doing? What have you done? You've got it upside down. What? No. Oh, this is the spring bridge. Okay.
Oh, hey guys.
Hello.
Nice to meet you all. I'm just trying to figure, the track laying makes enough sense to me. I'm not sure if I can avoid the sleepers not doing it every once in a while, but the bridge stuff just doesn't. I don't know if you can talk me through a little bit how, in simplest terms, I just want to get a bridge across this gully that works. I built one, but it was terrible.
You can do it with those ones, but they're not really made for tall bridges.
Fair enough. What should I use? What is appropriate for it?
H.
H?
You've got to look at where you want to place it, though.
Can I adjust these after?
Look at the UI on the left.
UI on the left. Rotate, tilt side, canceling. But I don't see... they always start on this point.
We start wherever you are pointing at.
So if I do something like, let's see,
If you're right on the edge of that, looking down, you kind of want to be stood on it, looking at your feet, sort of thing, is the best way of doing it.
Okay, yeah, I think I should delete this one first. Is there a better way to delete this? I always have to look at the end, right? For the big ones. So let's say this is the height that I want. I go that way. H. And then go as long as I want. Is this really what you guys do? And you go as far as you want and then you have a bridge? Or is there something else I should be doing?
Well, that's the easiest way to place the bridge.
Okay.
If you wanted to use one of the bridges, like one of the metal red bridges or the double blue bridge, what you would do is you get it at the angle that you want, place the first bridge, walk onto that, and then once you have the bridge selected again, you just middle click with your mouse and it'll align the bridge to the first bridge that you have placed. It also does it with track, it also does it.
Okay, let me. Is the middle mouse button anywhere in the descriptions? Because I don't think I read it.
It's missing from a couple of them. Yeah. Oh no, rotate snap. Yeah, like it's on the custom track one if you're building that. But I think I needed to put it into a couple of the other UIs.
Okay.
But
So is there snapping really with this bridge, or is this bridge one of those that doesn't snap?
well, it depends which orientation things are at. So you might have to snap it with the one you're on rather than.
So just click.
Now that I know that, I can use that. I didn't realise that was a thing.
Yeah, that's how I got all my bridges that you're seeing here.
Hmm.
That's how I got them all aligned perfectly.
That's worth knowing.
Yes. Okay, so I can technically do this all the way across, and then it will always be relatively straight. Is that how this works?
Right, we're free railing now.
Just free rail in there, yeah. Is there any alignment helps on the bridges, or is it just by eye for the rail? So I'm imagining I would stand somewhere here, think that this is the middle, hit my thing, and doesn't look like I'm perfectly straight. Is there anything better to align it besides starting with some curves, or do I always have to go?
Well, you can middle mouse click.
Oh, middle mouse click on that one too?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
That
just
is.
can't have auto corner on because that's kind of cancel it out.
Auto.
It might not work, and it'll probably work better on the bridge you laid underneath it rather than because yeah, you see that's facing the wrong direction. I guess depends on which orientation the model was in fucking when they made it. I need to go through and reorientate them, I suppose. And the problem is that would then spin everyone's bridges round.
That'd be fun. I'm clicking the middle button, but it's not adjusting anymore. What am I doing wrong? I adjusted it. It just depends what it's pointing at a little bit, or...
So if you have, when you say, if you're putting a bridge that is straight in line with the track, you go to where you see the blue arrow on the end of your track, and you middle click to that, and it will align it with that track. But you cannot...
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if I understand what you're saying. If I do this, and let's pretend that this is straight. It's not, that's fine. And then if I remove this piece... Gosh, no, just the rail. We're gonna remove... Ah! Didn't mean to do that, but... So if I have this now and look at it, is that when you're saying if I do the bridge now, it's not aligning it at 90?
Yeah, now middle click right there.
Yeah, this is middle click. It just gave me 90 degrees, not 0.
Go
Yeah,
back.
it was on the right hand side and then it switched to the left hand side.
That's it. Is this bridge that I have sitting here a problem?
Oh.
Okay. So don't want B, I want this one.
I wonder if it's the blue bridge that's doing the problems. Try the red bridge. That's the one that I've been using.
Any of them?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this one looks like it's doing the thing. It's just a little high, so technically I can... Is this an actual bridge, or is this one of those drawbridges too?
No, that's an actual bridge. Ones without the track are regular bridges.
And these... Is this aligned, like on the same level?
Yep.
That's pretty close. Okay, so that's how you did yours?
Yep.
Interesting.
If you
So-
want to see, you can go to my stream right now on Twitch, and I can show you that I use the red bridges for most everything. They look for me, they look the best.
Yeah, like, sorry, I was just not thinking. If you want to line up, like, track across the bridge like that, you don't have to middle mouse click on the bridge because it will try to line up the bridge. You just look where you want it to be. You stand where you want it to start, and then you look where you want it to go, and then you middle mouse click. And you're going to have a straight line between you and there, you see.
So I want to start here, so now I'm pressing B. And I want to go somewhere over here?
No.
No.
This isn't like Railroads Online where it's like, oh, I'm going to completely flip this thing around because you've suddenly placed it on the other side of it. Like, no. If you place a piece of track here and then go, like, facing this way, and then walk behind you, it doesn't understand that. You see what I mean? Like, if you turn it around, it's just going to fucking merge the rails through it. So you turn off auto track here. Because auto corner will always mess up your alignment if you're trying to align it with something. So you start where you were, down there, at the end.
Start where I was, of course.
Yep.
And this is what you meant, just like the direction that I'm facing is important?
Right now it's not that. Well, it is kind of important, but yeah, so you place it here. And then now press P, turn off, yeah. And now look where you're going to want it to end up. Not actually at the ground. No, I didn't say move. Just look. Like.
Okay, and then I press the right button. That doesn't work.
Yeah, so look at the end of the bridge.
Sure.
No, the end. The end. Look at the end of the bridge.
Which end? I'm at the end.
The other end. Look at the other. No, you've walked to the other end of the bridge. Fucking look at it, man. Look, you stay there, and you're looking in the middle of the bridge. Or is it two bridges? It's fucking. I mean, that kind of works, but if you're still looking down at it, it's going to spin it around. You need to look. Yeah, there you go. See where you want it to go. And then you middle mouse click, and now it's facing exactly that way. And now you can turn. And now you can place one of them, and then put auto corner back on. And now it's going to go in a dead straight line that way. But if you double click like you just did, it will, because you've got corner. Yeah.
it wasn't straight in the first time. Like, this is not straight in the middle where I wanted it. Obviously, I'm doing it wrong.
Okay.
But it's not fucking intelligent. You see what I mean? Like, you place splines. You've got control over placing splines.
Like, this looks straight to me.
But
without doing anything.
It's not, because if you look on the corner angle you've got it, it's set to 0 point. There you go. Hold shift it, that'll make that more sensitive. Alright, so now, but if you want it to be exactly with the bridge, this isn't going to work, because...
Okay, right? How to make it exactly with the bridge?
You stand here.
Yep.
You place the track.
Press B.
Yeah. You turn off auto corner.
Dude, it's just much easier. Put a switch.
You look at the end of the track. Yeah, but the switch there, how do you line the switch with the fucking bridge?
Look, literally. Alright, back out of your track.
No, just
click and
whatever.
Go to one of your switches.
Go to one of my switches, gosh. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, middle click on the bridge. There you go.
Beautiful. I will say that feels a lot better than getting it fucking wrong every time. Okay, and now I can do this, and okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it.
I like that enough. It's doing a little wonky over here, but I guess I survived that. Cool. Okay, so that's the bridge. How do I make a curved bridge? Or should I just make straight bridges and not worry about
There is no real curved bridges right now, yeah. You can do it with the guide and stuff, but...
So you can pretend as in I have about 80 feet of width on the bridge and I can make a turn there if I really want to, but I shouldn't. Kind of thing.
Yeah. Now you can.
Yeah, a lot of people just place multiple small bridges.
Yeah, you can place the H bridge in small increments to make a curved bridge.
Okay. Yeah. The H bridge. Oh, the wooden panel things. Okay, how do I get rid of this little thing? Do I just have to use the wooden bridges for that? Like there's just a gap right there. I know it's not important, but
yeah, I mean you could place a little wooden bridge section in there.
Yeah, that works.
There will be a few variations on that. Not really.
Okay. So looking at that, H bridge, go that way.
You can
what
place
is
them
the ground
on-
currently.
You wouldn't put it too far through the ground, obviously, it'd be kind of pointless, but
Yeah. So if I look up here, does it work? Why is it starting that far?
just the hitbox for the bridge is actually slightly inside it.
So if I start a little further behind, it should work.
I mean, they'll
okay.
still be just as low, but if you wanted it to go from the ground up to the edge, it's best to start from the ground.
Well, that's just one way to look at it.
But at the same time, it's also a hitbox.
Yeah.
It's fine
So-
as it is. It'll work fine.
Okay, and then I can just raise it if I want to. Got it. Gosh, can't get the controls right, but I think this gives me what I need. So now I'll have a somewhat smooth something if I really want to. Okay. That's what I needed. The middle mouse button is game changer.
Oh yeah.
Anything. I'm gonna have this. Is there any easy way to now run this bridge to completion, or do I just have to be patient and place one piece after another and make them line up as fast as I
The
can?
big blue bridge, yeah, you have to be patient when placing.
Okay. And this one I can just probably pull it close, and then that's good enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm,
Okay. And it looks like there was a longer piece of this.
Yeah.
Does it matter if I have the rail on there or not?
I
No.
mean, it's a drawbridge,
The
but it doesn't
drawbridge-
matter.
Yeah, the drawbridge has the rail.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. There's nothing. So I can align the direction, but I can't align the side to side.
No, but I mean,
Okay.
you can
Okay.
do it sort of easy enough that it's not a problem, especially if you zoom in.
Yeah.
Personally, I overlap the bricks, but it's up to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of work like that.
I overlap them where the fences kind of are together.
Okay.
Makes
Yeah.
it a little bit easier to work with.
Doesn't put you up through that, does it?
Okay. That's a helper for sure. Anything else that I'm missing? Maybe, or any gotchas that you guys came across that are like, oh, you should do this, and all of this is stupid.
So it's hard to remember. I mean, a lot of people would, especially often, just use the H-style bridge, unless you want a specific style, because it's a lot easier to just build that straight across things.
Yeah. That makes sense. And that,
In a
that
way.
effectively- Good.
Hmm?
Does the wooden bridge act like a new ground that you can put other bridges on top of it easy, or does the red bridge not care
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
Alright.
You can replace it if you wanted to, and then come along and, well, you got to make sure you've got at least some area to see the other bridge.
Okay. So yeah.
You can actually kind of mush your camera halfway through it and still delete certain things. So, say if you can't see that bridge inside, but you still want to delete it,
Yeah.
you stand like underneath the bridge, and then bring your camera into it. As long as it's inside the object, inside the object, right? No, the camera. So you can zoom the camera in now. Remember?
I can't. How do I zoom in more?
No,
Ah.
you would.
Zoom out. Zoom out of your head, if that makes sense. There you go. And then just look inside the bridge.
Oh, boy.
It's
I see what you're
really
saying.
not that hard. Just zoom in and out until it's inside the bridge. There you go. And then if you actually, this doesn't work in all occasions at certain angles, but point being, if you have the camera inside something, you can then hit another thing inside that. So even if it's completely hidden from the outside, you can smush the camera into it and then delete a thing inside something. Although right now you've also got the camera inside both bridges, so that's just making it confusing. You'd have to look down a little bit or look up.
It's not doing what I wanted to do.
Well,
And,
no.
I can't get to it, right?
Like, you don't think about it, right? Zoom back in. Go in it one more. One more. Right, now look up.
There?
Yep.
That should work.
All right, fair enough. Got it. I got it. I'm just doing it wrong.
You said the camera just spins around its own position, and then when you zoom in and out, it's not zooming the camera. The camera isn't actually moving. The camera isn't zooming. It's actually moving its position. You can do that. The reason I left that like that is because otherwise you are always staring at the back of your head.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Which just means your head's always in the way of everything.
Yeah, that's normally true.
So I figured, I'd just leave it like this because it's fine when you're in first person. Works like a normal first person thing. But then on this, you've got this extra weird sort of tilting, which means you can look at things beneath your feet, above your head, stuff like that, without your body being in the way.
All right. That's neat. Loading. I only found out that the sign was backwards yesterday. Is there any way to load this faster, or do I always just have to move the train a little bit?
Just keep it rolling.
Just keep it rolling and click buttons. All right.
If you are
Just go nice and slow.
yeah,
Okay. For unloading, can I only unload in the green box? Like if there's a piece in the green box, the same thing, you have to slowly roll through it?
Yep.
Okay, I haven't gotten that far yet.
unloading,
I mean,
you
you
can
can-
literally just go right through it.
Yeah.
Oh, it just takes it out?
Yeah.
You hit a button, and it just takes it away. Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's good to know. All right. I don't know that there was anything else that I really needed.
Oh man, I'm live, so if you need anything, you just jump in the chat or jump in. I'll help you with what you need.
Yeah, time is never a good thing for me. The little one's just asleep, or I think he is. He's gonna wake up in like 10 minutes.
Huh.
But maybe I'll try to put something together tonight. Cool. Cool. No, I like it. I like how many trains there are. Is there any mod support or anything planned for this, or is it still too early?
Planned.
Planned. Okay. Cool.
Planned like you've got a tank in your garage. You plan to fix at some point. You don't know how you're going to do it. You have the intention.
Very lovely.
I generally don't know how right now is the problem. It's just finding the right little tidbit of information, and I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Or someone who's done that before.
What about money cheats? If I want to show off some longer trains and bigger trains, I don't want to spend 20 hours to get to something.
Hold F10 and press numpad 5, and you've got half a mil.
Numpad 5. Is my numpad
Yeah.
on?
Yep.
You have to put num lock on.
Both together?
Yep.
Hold
and
10, num 5, yeah.
Yep. And then when you
Hold num
Thank-
10, sorry.
yeah,
It's F10.
then go up to the buy station and click buy, and the money will
Yeah.
pop in.
Yeah, you have the money, it just doesn't say yet. Oh, to get rid of that.
All right.
I'm gonna disappear because I need to go to an event, so I'll be
Yeah.
I'll probably back later.
Yeah, take care.
Oh, don't forget to sell that, and you'll be able to get the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Got $5,000, right, 500k there. Right, goodbye.
So yeah.
Thank you,
See you
bud.
later.
Cool. No, it's fun. Yeah. Let's see if I can do something tonight. I'm excited for it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man. I'm usually on most of the time, even if I'm not. Just if you,
Well, I think
if you have a problem,
Sorry.
just message me.
Yeah, I'll throw it in the chat when I run into something. I'm sure there will be something weird, but I
Yeah,
think I can lay all the track now. And I'm not sure if there's much else complications in here.
If I say I'll teach you a little thing or two. I mean, like the steam engines don't, the gearing and stuff in the diesels and the steam engines don't work to like real life. I think I'm going to make the steam engines a little closer to real life than what they are at the moment. But the diesels are probably going to stay about the same. But the reverser works as a percentage speed limiter. So at 1% forward reverser, it will not bother to go any faster than 1% of its maximum, or at least its rated maximum top speed.
Okay, so when
You want to give it a bit of fuel. Hold the fuel button for a split second. It's one of the big ones.
There's that one?
Yeah. Yeah, and then you can reach them and stuff.
Turn that on. Regulators.
Actually, this one's cool because this one you can actually see all the smoke coming out when you start it up. The other ones, it's all coming out the top. You can't see it.
Where the heck I built? Oh,
It's one of the orange ones. I think I can't remember what it's with. And they are one of the horns. They are the horns, though. I looked at this. I was like, "What the hell are these things?" I'm like, "Oh, they're horns." Like,
where's my reverser?
one of them little things down there. Yeah. You can also
they're
control
both
with
together?
1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, they're the
Oh
first.
boy. So
Yeah, it's
what
weird,
is it?
isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I think Trains of the World did the same thing, and
Which is partly why I want to keep the controls a bit more simplistic. You know, you're going to go into some trains and there's a fucking million controls everywhere. And,
I like
You know,
it. And I'm not comparing.
it's
it to
nice
other
in-
games, but-
you know, it's nice in one sense, but at the same time, it's not nice for your casual gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
one
it's-
diesel into another. What is this?
Yes. So now the regulator is really just an adjustment to the. Wait. What
The amount of power you've got is the regulator, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
So a
no,
very
no.
low reverser should mean it will go relatively slow, unless I've fucked it up. I might have messed it up.
I don't know what relatively slow is yet. So.
Actually, it might be a bit. Oh, this is linked, isn't it? Oh shit, this might be a bit messed up. This one. I'll have to look
Okay.
into that.
Where's my. Wait, was it brake on here? Regulator. Brakes. Cool.
So you can go 60. Yeah, because there's a couple of different variations on the power delivery types. Diesels with linked wheels operate slightly differently than diesels without linked wheels, of course.
I had my other train just to have that. Oh yeah, this one.
This got linked wheels as well, so this is probably doing a similar thing. There might be a slight problem with the way I've got the power delivery doing it. But I know it works on the other ones, because you can tell with like on the SD70 or something, why the hell does it move on these?
What is the double? Like the page down double? It doesn't do anything when I click it, and I'm not really sure what it's supposed to do.
You got to look at a track to do it, and you got to select the opposite type of track. So
Opposite.
press V a couple times,
Okay, so get the
and
9.
now press it.
Oh, okay, cool. Interesting. Interesting label.
Well, you also hit the colorblind mode at some point. You know that.
What does that mean?
You hit numpad 2.
Oh, yeah, definitely did. I was wondering why it was purple. No, I'm not blue.
Yeah, it's something I added the other day when a couple of people were like, I could barely see the icons and stuff. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. So I just added that so it swaps them around.
Wait, they can't see blue and blue? That's
Well,
weird.
a lot of people have, blue and blue thing's fine, but, you know, blue, red, green, like sort of stuff.
Yeah.
For some people, sort of just merge together certain shades and things. So, yeah, that's weird. That's not operating right. I have to look into that one. But like the normal diesels, how it should operate if you get a bigger diesel out, it's like one of the ones without linked wheels. You'll see it should operate quite differently.
Damn it.
Yeah, I've done that before. I need to change the color of, I guess, to make it more instinctive. This table's not very well organized, I know.
Oh, that looks great.
That looks
That looks big. Okay.
a big change.
Can I sit in you?
Not at the moment. I want to get that to be a thing, but I need to be able to stabilize the camera quick. So
Oh boy.
stand back from the console, and you look on your left. Look on the left bit there, far left of the console.
Yes.
The controls on the far left of the console. It's further left. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, there's your fuel and your start button. No one ever finds them because they stand on the chair and then they look around. It's like,
Well,
yes, in real life, I think the starter button and everything would probably be behind a box somewhere else, and like it's in things.
I actually, this one was one of the ones I really liked in Trains in the World 2. I think it was one of these boxes where you had to prime it and then turn it on, and there was a button in there, and you had to put a bunch of bolts in gear. I was like, that's kind of cool. It wasn't weirdly complicated, but it made enough sense. But okay, that thing is there. Start it on. Start. Don't hear you. I'm hoping you're on. Reverser, go that way. Looks like we're rolling. Okay, so what we were trying to do was get the reverser a little bit of juice. Turn you off. That's turning too much. Zoom up. Yeah, that looks like it's a lot slower than 100%. Cool. I did run into one issue yesterday. When you run off the track for whatever reason, it's the only way to re-rail it to go to the service station and like do the re-railing click.
No, you can use a crane.
You can use a crane too.
Yeah, or you can use the re-railer in the G menu. If you tap G and then you go over.
This guy over here?
Yeah, that is a re-railer.
Okay. Alright. I like it. Cool. Well, the little local stops the big local. That makes sense. Cool.
It's got quite a lot of traction, that little thing, but at the same time, it's got nowhere near top speed and everything.
Yeah.
You've got the brakes on.
I love playing train games, but I have no clue about actual trains. So
How fast is that thing going if you...
let's see.
Actually, right now, you see what's happening, right? So you see that needle's flickering?
Yeah.
It's cutting the power off because it's reaching 2% of your top speed. If you hit Z, you'll lock yourself to the train as well. That weird movement you get will go away. There you go. So now you've upped it.
Yeah.
You whack the power right up there, and then it's like, nah, don't need it. It flickers back down again.
That is a pretty cool detail, gotta say.
So yeah, like lowering that and raising it, you can. But having the like 100% regulator is essentially just like having your foot on the throttle.
Yeah.
And then trying to use the gears to limit your speed, but you've got 100 gears.
Yeah.
So it's best to have the regulator on 50 to 60, 70% if you really want the power. Otherwise, you are just draining fuel as well.
Is there ever a reason where I have to pay for fuel? Or can I always get free fuel from here?
At the moment, you can get free fuel, but it won't last.
In the future,
It'll be a thing.
Yeah, in the future, it will be a gradual increase in price.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Is there like a leveling system or something similar planned for your character?
No levels. Levels are weird. I don't like levels.
Cool.
It'll be more of everything will be a progression. You know, you can't do this without doing this, or do this without doing this.
Sure.
Therefore, you know, it's not like, oh, I'm just going to run a train 50 times to up my level. It's, I've actually got to do a thing, deliver a thing, then it has an effect, and then you can do another thing, you know.
Is there anything I can do to strap down the cargo, or will it always be loose?
No, I don't know if I'll ever bother to change that. We'll see.
Okay.
It's question one. It works fine as long as you don't have crazy drag.
Or, Rogue SD40.
Rogue SD40s, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good time.
I love this part, though, that the trains can just drive on the terrain. That's great. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if I have any more questions. It's, again, as I told you yesterday, the track lane itself makes actually enough sense, but the bridging was a little bit of a problem for me, but it seems like with the middle mouse button, that's all relatively easy.
It just takes some time to get used to, because this is not like most other games.
And I'm happy with that. My main grinder is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and that took me 100 hours to learn. So I'm not worried about games that are hard to learn or hard to master if they do everything as well.
Oh yeah.
See, that's something I was trying to say to someone before. Like certain games, because I'm not saying that the way I've done it is the best way I could have done it, but certain games are going to have a learning curve that's quite hard because it has features in it that no other game has.
Oh, yeah.
And getting your head around that, or similar to another game you've got, but at the same time not close enough for you to just transfer it straight over, and you've got all these hotkeys and a bit different and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it can be very frustrating until you get used to it, and then once you're used to it, you can flow with it. It's like getting used to Blender or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I get it. It feels like derailing on track is pretty hard if it's somewhat decent track. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have a lot of weight that pull each other down.
I will tell you, no. If you get a nice, good track, as long as you're not driving like a dumbass and you're not overly speeding everywhere, you'll never derail.
Yeah.
Until
Yeah,
you
like
forget, until you forget to hit a switch.
Are they auto switch if I come in from the wrong side into?
Oh no.
No.
You will hop over them quite often, depending on what you're in and how fast you're going, but they will not auto switch. No.
All right, good to know. Nice
I
to test
I
that out.
could probably make them do that, to be honest, because funnily enough, there is a crossover. And I'll say this, like, visually, it doesn't look like it does anything, but actually, underneath, it's essentially an automatic switch. Because it's just, it's got one rail that goes, a set of rails that go one way and a set of rails that go the other through the middle. And then depending on where a train is when it is on top of it, it sets the right trains, the ones ready to go.
Yeah.
So I could have this do a similar thing where if a train detects the end of a switch, a specific end of a switch, it would then toggle it back the correct way.
All right.
But I'm not sure if I should have that as another thing or a pay-for thing, or whether it should just be automatic anyway. I'm not sure.
I like it. This makes me think, and I don't know if that's anywhere on your radar, but pairing this game with Railroad. Have you seen that? The Railroad is just a switcher. Like, all you do is sit on the switching terminal and switch all the
I
trains.
still don't get why everyone wants exactly groundwork. Like, I think people have got
Groundwork and
certain
ballast.
visions with it.
I think they got groundwork and ballast mixed up.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, what exactly do people want is what I'm trying to figure out here. Do you just want it to visually look better? Yeah, exactly. Mostly I think it's the visual aesthetic. I don't think people would care if it was just as bobbly, if it looked better.
If you gave an option, like if you put groundwork in as a bridge, so I could see that. But,
Yeah, I could easily see making a bridge look like groundwork, making them happy.
Yeah.
Like just dirt instead of trestle.
Yeah, I mean it does match to an extent. I mean, it would be a good thing to have, but once again, it comes down to, the restrictions on the groundwork itself. Is it going to be just like the H bridge where it's a straight line and you have to have multiple?
Well, like I keep saying, like at the moment I don't have a nice universal system that allows me to manipulate meshes.
Yeah.
When I buy one, which is somewhere along the lines of $50 to $100, that I know will be good enough to manipulate and do what I need with all the different purposes I'm going to want, then something like that might actually turn out to be very easy to do.
Oh yeah.
Joe, are you the only developer on this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Other than some people vaguely helping with models.
Okay, cool.
Occasional free sound or something here and there, but I'm the developer.
And I'm the guy I'm the investor. I'm the guy who just...
Yeah, he's paid a good bit of cash.
Yeah.
Very cool. No, I'll think I have a couple of videos out on this.
Thanks.
See how it goes.
Appreciate it.
Oh
And,
yeah.
It's at the point now where I'm starting to get money in.
nice.
So I've never had the money to really spend on it, except for buying the odd model, and that's why it looks like what it does. But like, you spend money on it, but unless I spend a lot of money on it and find one person that can stay and set that money and, have all the time to be consistent, then it'll never really get me different. So hopefully in the next few months, I'll have enough money to start getting to that point.
Yeah.
Because all the attention I'm getting is bringing in a bit more. Still nothing massive, I ain't rich yet.
No.
Be nice to be.
Oh, I did want to ask you. I saw these mine carts in here, all the mine wagons on the narrow gauges. Are there any mine shafts and things that we can play with, or is this all just for flat ground right now?
Not right now. In the future, we did plan on having something like that where you would have to go down and load the coal yourself.
Okay.
But I don't know where that's going at right now. What's up, Viper? I didn't even see you in here.
Yeah, I was talking a little earlier, but no big deal. I actually jumped on because I was curious if we knew what was going on with the
See you later,
spawn
Nick.
for the small goods. I went live to show you what I'm seeing, and I don't know why, but we're all seeing this completely moved over, yet it still spawns where it used to. Any ideas?
But did you update the headless today?
No. Was there a new patch today?
It is. You were correct. I did fuck it up. So I forgot to mention it. Sorry, but I did check, and then I was like, "Oh shit, I messed it up. I completely forgot to then do the patch yesterday." And it was the first thing I did this morning. I was like, "Ah, yes, that should be done." It's like,
I suspected so, but I'm like, well, it's
yeah, because what? Yeah, the
Yeah.
server still had the old positioning, so it was just appearing where it used to be, of course.
Oh, so everything moved over in theory?
Everything should be fine now. Yeah.
Got it. Let's log in the server and update it.
What is this percentage up here?
Uh-oh. What do you mean?
Below the money, there's a percentage.
Yeah, that's the
What is-
percentage of the grade. So if you look at that track right there on your right, actually look at the rail, it'll show you
Yeah,
the
go.
gradient of that.
Okay.
That brings up an interesting question, and my buddies keep questioning me on this, and I keep forgetting to ask. When you look at a gradient, like you're going uphill, right? If you look at it
Yeah.
from the going uphill angle,
It's irrelevant.
you get one number. And if you look at it from the going downhill, occasionally you get a different number.
It shouldn't matter because what it's doing is, okay, what the fuck did you do there? You've reversed the track somehow. That occasionally happens. I'm not sure how people are doing it. Right? Like,
What I do?
so essentially, what's happened there, okay, is when you've connected the track, you've reversed it on both ends or something. So the track is now inside out. I'm not quite sure what has happened. I've tried to do it. It's like it's weird.
What it is if you build backwards. So
So if you, well, yeah. So so if you built, say, facing this way, and then moved, if you walked backwards,
Uh-huh.
you fucked it up. But you want to build in the direction you're facing. You see,
Huh.
Alright.
Interesting.
because that's what the track is. Then it's like I'm going this way, and the only way it would spin around is if you manually QE'd it. You know.
Alright. Makes sense.
It's it doesn't like railroads online. That's the thing is it's spinning the original node around, depending on where the second node is. It's making it face that second node. This does not do that. So if you place the first node down facing one way and then put the other node behind it, that's what your track's doing. It's going that way and then spinning around and going the other way.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just
Yeah, you see that? It's just got that
yeah.
little double loop on it, and then it's all inside out because it doesn't really know what to do with it. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It did exactly what I told it to do. What a computer.
Well, at least I know how it's done, but
Yeah. Cool.
I could do a spin around thing if it was completely opposite. Anyway, I've got to disappear in a moment. Any more questions?
Hope not.
I'm
Hope
sure
that's-
I'll have more, but I don't know them yet.
well, I'm on, so if you have questions.
Yeah, I think my boy's waking up, so I'm gonna deal with that. But I'll try to do something this weekend, and hopefully have something out next week.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
All right, guys.
All right.
Speak to you later.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Yep. All right, here we go. Apparently, Nick was being a silent troll. Oh, Joe left too. Ah.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, I was just sitting there. Nobody's been in the chat, right? And all of a sudden, Nick just goes, "Right, I'm gonna head out. I gotta set up. Catch you in a bit." It's like I thought you were. I didn't even know you were still here. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass to shunt, dude. have to shunt all this. You just feel the amounts of DRAM I'm gonna have.
Well, my dedicated server has no update at the moment.
I wonder if he made it public.
I'm guessing not, because I did just check just now, and no bueno.
I've never even seen somebody using the dedicated server headless brand.
Well, now you know one.
Oh yeah, like I think you're one of the first. Like, we tried a dedicated server before, but I never got on it because the track, everybody built their own track. You know? So you'd have one good section and you'd have like 50 bad sections. It just never made sense to join in. It was like, nah, I'm just gonna stay on my own. I can have 10 people on my server, I'm good.
Yeah, well, for me, I have a group of friends that I got on the game with, and we definitely, we're always on Discord talking, so we have a good idea of what each other are up to.
Oh yeah. Come on, dude. Oh, that got close. That got really close. I've sandwiched the trains together to the point where the wheels are off the ground. Oof. I don't think I've actually shunted this long of a train before. Wait, how many cars am I at? 63. I'll be at 75 cars. Oof.
Yeah. Currently, no. Oh. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but.
Well, if you have logs and timber, you know, that makes more and it sells for more. You don't need standard goods. Like, once you get logs and timber on any of the maps, you literally don't have to use standard goods ever again.
Yeah, but generally we bring standard goods to the logs. And then use the timber for military and bring the military back. Not that that's the most logical way, but it's just how we set it up.
Oh, yeah. Now, see, I set my map up for logs and timber. I literally made one trip. Only one trip out to standard goods. I made one run and that was it. And
yeah.
I'm just going back and forth, building up my timber.
Yeah, but with us, the rate of decline for value would,
Yeah.
it would be like a couple trains and that's it.
Oh yeah, see it like, fuck man. I've got two SD40s pulling a line of empties right now, but 35 state cars, 35 TTX double stack wells. They fit timber perfectly, dude.
Gotcha.
Like, it literally, you can triple stack and you can place 3 in a row.
Yeah, but
And
not. I don't think any industry will accept that and still give you value for your load.
Oh yeah.
Which industry would stick that long?
Timber, heavy goods.
Because, like, whenever we do it, like, we generally will bring 5 cars as a consist, right? And then some, if it's flat, then we'll go up to 15, 20. But whenever we bring all that to one place, the value has declined so much, it doesn't really make sense to keep selling.
Are you on World 1 or World 2?
I'm on World 1.
I was gonna say, if you're on World 2, I don't know if World 1 does it, but I know World 2, the value doesn't drop on timber.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Huh.
or logs. So you literally just go back and forth, over and over and over.
Interesting. All right. That wouldn't be a very interesting ride, though.
No, but with the amount of shit that, I'm pulling, it makes for an interesting ride because I have 3 areas that I can possibly get stuck. I've got 4 derail spots, and the way that my corners are, basically if you do more than like 20 miles an hour, you derail.
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to push for more switches. Because that is my biggest pain point, is the switches are where I keep derailing at. If you take the dog leg, you are on the ground.
Yeah, now, so if you use the black switches, you can do 30 miles an hour.
What's the difference between the two?
So the brown switch, it's shorter. It actually has a steeper of an angle. If you use the black switch, they are longer and they're smoother.
Interesting.
yeah.
I did not realize that.
The brown
I
switch.
just saw the 2 colors and I'm like, I like it matching, so I stuck with the matching one.
Yeah, I originally did myself too, but then I started using the black ones, and they're just so much smoother to get around.
Huh.
Like, it is insane on how smooth stuff is.
I could not start my dedicated server. Wonder what's going on there.
But yeah, the brown ones, you want to be at less than 15 miles an hour.
Yeah,
The black ones, you can double it.
I've been telling people 20 or less for any brown switch.
Yeah. But yet people don't like to listen. Like, I never thought I'd have two SD40s pulling 63 cars.
Problem that I have is everybody wants the top train, and so I have the same train everywhere with the same decals everywhere, and the only difference between the ones are the color. And it's like, man, this sucks. I want to see a variety here. I want to see the Santa Fe. I want to see that, all the different flavors. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's like my north side of the map, I'm setting up for Santa Fe, right? The south side of the map is going to be CSX. And northern Burlington will be my shunters. I wonder how much slack I actually have. I'm at 3 cars. Yeah, 3 cars is slack right now.
Oh shit. I accidentally pasted the console command that I was sharing with Joe.
Hmm.
Yeah, alright, I gotta leave. There's just so much shit that I pasted in line for IP address that I could not.
Wow. But nah, man, like, I plan on this map becoming my server map. I'm bringing my server over from Railroads Online.
Gotcha. What do you mean by that? Wait, hold on. What? Bringing it over from Railroads Online?
Yeah, the community themselves.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Because, man, I got fed up a while ago with Railroads Online. And when I found Loco, I stopped playing Railroads Online completely. Because it just turned to shit. You couldn't do anything. It was horrible.
Yeah, I liked Railroads Online, but my players didn't, so that's why I stopped playing it.
Oh.
Doesn't do me any good to be playing solo. I want to be playing with people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm doing exactly what I did on my Railroads Online server. That is, I pre-made all the tracks, so I know it's it's smooth, it's good, and you won't derail. Then I'm gonna let everybody else in.
Nah, you just let it rip, see what happens.
I've done that before, and the map lasted for about a day because some people just can't build
They didn't
tracks.
have to start at the easy or the baby stuff, right? You just gave them, and that's my biggest problem. The fourth player that joined this game, they joined really late. They didn't ever have to work with lightweight trains, right? They came in already using the big locos with the big loads. And so they never, because we're doing SD70s everywhere, right? And that can pull anything, anywhere, any speed.
Really? You're not using 40s?
We do have 40s as well, but pretty much everybody grabs the 70s.
Wow, I was gonna say, because man, the 40s for power to weight traction, I like them better than the 70s.
I use the 40s just because everybody else is using the 70s. And I'm like, I don't care. I found the red one, I found the orange one, I found the blue one. You know, it's like, no, I'm going to go to the CSX, I'm going to go to Santa Fe, I'm going to go to,
Oh, yeah.
pretty much every train is double on this server. So, with the exception of the one that we use for shunting around the yard.
Dude, this thing is amazing. This just surprises me over and over and over that this SD40 can pull this.
So you're playing only on map 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was playing on World 1, but my builds on World 1, I'd have to go to the side of the map. And once you get to the edge of the map, they start to have this jitter where you move across the platforms.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Well, no, when you get to the edge of the map, it gets to the point where it gets annoying as shit.
Yeah, like military supply and city industrial is actually off the visible map. And we go there quite regularly, but it's not that big.
I just derail? What just happened? This ain't making any sense. Like, no joke, my trains start rolling backwards and it's just... okay.
Isn't that fun?
I see where it happened.
But yeah, the drop for the standard goods is a bit annoying. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna intentionally just put the block right beside where it drops.
Oh shit, this ain't good. Hopefully I can do it this way. Nope, I just made it worse. Son of a bitch. And it's on... right here.
Yeah, close enough.
Apparently, somehow, my entire train just derailed.
That sucks.
Oh, God. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this one.
Reload.
I never saved.
Oh, that sucks for you.
Yep. Hoping it. Oh, this is gonna be a bit hard, but I think I can do it.
Yeah, I save regularly just for that reason. Anytime my load is not in movement, I save.
I didn't even realize I was derailed. That was the problem. Holy crap. All right. You know, I wonder how this part derailed. Like, it's on a straightaway. There's no issue with the track. What? Is it the bridge? got that in. Dude, these cars, these state cars, the new ones, do not like the re-railer tool.
Gotcha. Good to know. Not having any clue where these are going to spawn definitely makes things hard.
I'm gonna have to restart from scratch, ain't I?
What, did you restart your whole game?
I'm gonna have to.
Why?
When you see where I'm at, you would understand.
Okay.
Those aren't deep. Go ahead.
Over one derail?
Yep.
Why don't you just respawn the cars?
Because I have so many cars, you can't tell which ones.
So, stand on it. Look at what the distance is. Any car that's valid should be within so many meters of where you're standing.
Yeah, it just takes too long. I have too many cars to go through the distance. Try this. Effort.
So, what exactly did he move that shifted everything over
I have
on map one?
I have no clue.
Huh, alright.
Yeah, I left for a while and then I came back and that's when it was all messing up. I dropped this one car. But the re-railer here. I am trying so hard to save this thing. Spent for trying to get this fucker in. I just made it worse. At least I didn't build anything. Cargo. Shit, I never saved it, man. No. Still. All right. Does seem to be more. Oh shit. So the bulkheads are actually better than the stake cars. Comes the chance of derailing. Huh.
Honestly, I don't even know. I used all the same cars so far.
No, I was using the bulkheads and the stake cars. The stake cars were derailing because they're so light. So anytime I trained, like I would connect, it would derail the cars if I hit it hard enough. The stake cars are so heavy that they literally stay on the track no matter what. You guys have a theme for your server? Or is it just basically whatever looks good?
Whatever works. We don't enforce any rules. It's just if you make a mess, you clean up your shit. That's pretty much the biggest concern. Because the last thing anybody wants to be doing is driving down and all of a sudden you derail an entire contest because somebody left shit on the track.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's happened already. You know, accidents happen.
And for me, it was people leaving they'll be in the middle of a run. They'll be like, I gotta go. Like, stop their train in the middle of it. Like, why? Why would you do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if that happens, we have somebody take over.
Yeah, it's like, you know, be like, hey, I might not be able to make the full run. Somebody want to take over?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our problem. Is we just nobody gave a crap. And they'd leave their train out in the middle of the freaking place and be like, "Oh, I gotta go." Never say anything about it.
Fortunately, this game you can see it coming.
Yeah, fortunately with this game now you can actually see where the locomotives, the rail cars, all of it is.
Yeah. So you can be like, ah, crap, why is this in the middle of my route? But yeah, generally what we do is I will do most of the prep work, getting everything ready for movement in the yard. And then my friends will do all the lines. They will, you know, build the lines, they will traverse them, you know, whatever. And then we all have more or less equal buying power. What you need, you buy.
Oh yeah. I know, so I'm sticking with these bulkheads. Steak cars are just too light, definitely for my type of train. Like, I'd pull them over in a turn in a heartbeat.
I don't know which one I'm using, but it's the only one I'm using. It's the one that has a high clearance in the center, so you don't have to worry about going over a hill and high centering. Because not all of our tracks are up. And I know this, I accept it, it is what it is.
I was saying, man, like, I am completely, I guess you could say, I'm completely anal about the way my track is. Like, I want the best track. I don't want to sit here time in, time out. I want to get on and, you know, run freight. I want to go on and run freight. I don't want to deal with derails and janky track for hours. That's always been me, though. I've always been that type of person, like, fuck everything else. Got a good track, then.
The way I see it is, if you're going to attach to the main line, make your line the dog leg and do what you want to do, you know? And if it becomes the main line instead, then we'll optimize it for that.
Oh, yeah. So you guys run the spiderweb style track?
Yeah. Basically, well, I don't know. What I would consider it, sure, but it all goes to the spawn, which is our main hub, right? And then out from there.
All right. So we run it about the same way. Every Every industry has its own track.
More or less. Some of them, combine. Like, we'll have a trunk going out to an area and then spiderweb from there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, every cargo can be brought back to the central hub for redistribution.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make my lumberyard bigger.
But yeah, we have our newest member that doesn't play very often. Every now and then he'll get on and just highball through everything.
Yeah.
Lose cars, lose loads, it's like, dude, come on. This is a train, not a rocket, alright? We're not racing cars here.
I know exactly what you mean. So I'm not the only one who has that problem where people join in and they'll be like, oh, I'm going to run this train at 100 miles an hour.
I don't know, it happens.
God, man.
But it's a lack of experience.
That, and also they're not putting in the time and effort into doing anything. They come in, they see these big trains, and they're like, oh, I can do it. Alright, I'm gonna have to do 2 runs.
What would be cool, not practical, but cool, is if you could actually use coding to program locomotives to act in specific ways, right?
Yeah.
Like that, I would love to be able to do something like a Factorio kind of setup, right? Where the trains are automated, but not just because you said, I want this to happen, but because you made that happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've talked to Joe about it. It's actually came up about doing an automated train. Definitely, if like solo players, if you need, if you don't want to take this train, send it from point A to point B, put a waypoint in or something. But I forget what he exactly said, but it's down to no. He doesn't want that in there, not yet.
And I'm not upset about that.
Oh yeah. It would be nice though. Because I like, I honestly like, I like shunting operations more than anything else, you know?
Gotcha.
It's like, I don't like hauling across the freaking map. To me, that's boring. So if I could find a way, if I could have something like go around the map, that'd be cool. That'd be good. That's why I'm setting this track up the way I do, so that way all I have to do is just preset the accelerator and rev and just let it go.
Gotcha.
And I can shunt while that thing's going across the map.
If that's the case, you would probably flip out when you saw the yard I have. You'd be like, "Oh, that's
Good or bad? That's the thing.
bad. It is not optimal."
Damn.
But that being said, it very much does the trick for our group.
For your group?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, I'm on right now. You want to watch my stream? I can show you what it looks like.
I thought I was.
So, this is the main yard where we keep most of our equipment, right? And then the map view. Ultimately, you have the main parking area in the middle. I'm standing down here.
Yeah.
And then you have train parking up here in these little branches. And then we have empties over here where we keep all of our cars that were not currently in use.
Huh.
So the spawn is right in this area in the middle. And then standard goods right here off the side. So basically, we would load up standard goods on this side rail, and then we'd park it into the yard over here. And then you can see the products that have been brought back that haven't been finished yet. And then whenever we're done, we would, oops. Could have been faster if I just ran. So you'd have the spawn over here with the water and such, right? But pretty much everybody's using these STMs everywhere. So yeah. And then the CSXs are and the Santa Fe's and stuff are what I use. And then as far as coal operations, we only have the one coal consist way down here, which is just a straight shot of this. This is enough to overfill any of the yards anywhere. So this one consist can bring the value of coal all the way down to 0, and it would not accept anymore. So we'll take this out to do that. But ultimately, our main route is going to be pick up from standard goods. We're going to take one of these 2 loops over the lake and then go around to heavy goods. And then from heavy goods down to salt flats. And then salt flats back up past the coal mine to the yard. And then the yard we can distribute to Harts Creek. We can distribute to Sitesville, Strasburg, Longstrom, Johnsonville, all just by the spider network of different routes, right? But everything comes back to the standard goods supply. So, and then way past everything, this is our military supplier and city industrial, which is all the way on the edge of the map. But we don't really have a problem over there. And actually, I could easily show you.
Yeah, you don't have a problem over there. It's at the top right, very top right on the edge. That's where I was building that giant flat.
Yeah, like here's the military supplier here. So, I mean, there's no significant movement, right? And we keep supplying these with supplies more than we actually could take back. So, but yeah, it'll be nice to see things a little more fleshed out or a more concentrated map. But, you know, the only things that we really haven't gotten is the Tempest in the lower area, and then the Hydra Bay in the side, and the Strumpton in the top corner. But Strumpton is a repeat of what we already have, right? We already have city industrial supplies. We don't really care about Strumpton because it doesn't do anything. So,
I was gonna say, man, give me a second. I'll show you mine. I'll screenshot it.
if you want to stream, I can watch your stream.
Oh no, I'm already streaming on Twitch.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I killed the computer for Discord too. All right.
Hi, new guy.
So Cindy.
It's been a hot minute. I've been here. I've literally not even been playing games at all because I've just had the worst work experience ever. But thankfully, I got a new job with a huge fat raise, so I've got things are looking better, and so I'm looking to get back into playing some fucking video games.
Gotcha. Well, fortunately, don't have to shell out too much to get this game.
Oh, I already have it.
There you go.
Yeah, Joe sent me a copy like earlier this year.
There we go. I just did it in Loco Picks and Vids.
Okay. Let's take a look.
World 1 or 2?
World 2.
Which should I... Is that what everybody's been doing?
Well, I switched to World 2 because it's greener, it's a little bit nicer.
I'm on 1.
Everybody builds on 2 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't put that much order into things. I could, but I just kind of let people do what they want to do.
I am. Talk about order, man. Like that is B to a T.
I'm gonna go with World 1.
Nothing
2.
wrong with that.
Warning, a slot already contains... Look, there's been a zillion things that have been uploaded since the last time I've been playing this game, so... Oh yeah, oh, this world. Oh, I love this world. It has the giant, It's not very green, but it's got all this cool stuff by the spawn that I liked, so... Yeah. Let's see, how much stuff has been added? Ooh. I like what I see.
Joe just added in the bulkhead stake cars,
The Jeep 38s are awesome.
It's been a while since you played then.
Yeah, it has been a hot minute. The SD70s were in there from basically the start. The FA1s were in there. Let me change the type. Let's see, so we got freight cars.
All the
Yep.
prototype vehicles are in the locomotive section.
Yeah. My favorite part was playing with the forklift. That will never not be fun.
Yeah.
I really haven't given that vehicle a chance.
The
I poked at it
forklift?
a couple times, and I just didn't find a great use for it, so I moved on.
I remember like stuff that was whatchamacallit, stuff that sometimes falls off, or like it'll be useful to like bring a forklift out to somewhere and then truck it over. Like if something falls off when you're loading it, use the forklift and then you can just truck it to the next destination so that it's not just sitting there being annoying.
Definitely got some of that.
So
I think I'm gonna cut off the. I have now. Okay, no derails. So the stake car derails a lot easier because it's lighter, it's smaller.
Yeah, I use these. I don't even know what they call this car because it does not get high centered.
Dude, the bulkheads, man, they have sidings to them.
So
They literally have sides to them, so your logs don't fall out.
they don't fall out even if I don't put sides. I'm standing on them as we're driving through them.
No, I mean, I literally had these bulkheads up on 2 wheels last night during the stream, and everything stayed in the car. It comes down to preference, I guess. Bulkheads, man. Insane.
I have one car that does everything.
is it? Wait, let me take a guess at what it is without looking at your screen, okay?
Feel free to. I still
All
couldn't tell you if you're right because I don't know what it's called. I don't care enough to go look.
It's the hoppy with the tall sides.
Nope.
Really?
He's got the giant flat car. Got the heavy flat car.
Oh, the container wagon?
Yeah.
Not the well car, but the
flat
just-
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can look at my screen if you want. I'm looking at.
If you want to get lower center of gravity, man, that well car, dude. The only thing it doesn't do, I believe, is
It also gets lower to the track, which is what I'm avoiding.
Yeah. Oh my god. Why can't this just be flat?
To be honest, I've been pretty impressed with the flat spots I did find. Like what I'm on right now, this ramp is totally flat. It's like, why? But oh well, that's fine.
Like there's a giant flat area the reason why I like map 1 is there's a giant flat area with they have the roundhouse and everything near the spawn. But the one thing that the one nagging thing is that there's a depression where the spawn actually is, you know, like where you spawn and refuel stuff, and that gets me. Everything else is perfect in the spawn of the map. Where do I want to lay this track? I really need to do more planning, but at the same time, I literally couldn't give less of a shit. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's what I like to see.
Come on.
The best way I found to get flat ground is to just use the bridge, and then you can just delete the bridge later if you don't like the way it looks visually.
Yeah. That's why I like World 2, man. At the bottom of World 2, there's a giant flat area. Perfect for like a mix. That's what I'm building now, man. This is what I think part 3 of Railyard project.
Far and away the best feature in this game when it comes to building the track that I makes it so enjoyable is the fact that while you're actually building something, you can delete stuff as well. I don't know if that really makes any sense, but like, let's say you're
Yeah.
you didn't get a bridge right, but you got the height right, so you want to draw the bridge from the other end first, but you can delete that so you don't have to worry about deleting the wrong one.
Yeah.
Let's see. No,
Honestly, to me, I would have to say it would be the smooth track tool would be the best thing about.
Oh, hands down. I was not a fan of the way the tracks were at the start, but now it's perfect.
Yeah, literally one night I was trying to get straight track, and smooth and nice. And I kept fucking getting it. I got pissed, man. And the next day, Joe was like, "Yeah, we got a smooth track tool now."
That's what I like, is that you could be bitching about something one night and then Joe will be like, "Oh, by the way, it's fixed." The next time you wake up the next morning, you're like, "Shit."
Thank you.
All right. That's. Come on, do the thing. No. Stop. No, don't do. No. Dad. It's probably the fact that I am incompetent, but I forget. Hang on. Is my brain not working for some reason? No, hang on. I think I got it. So if I go... Oh, it's changed snap end. That's what it was. My brain wasn't working because it's just muscle memory for the Switch, but it's not for this. I'm trying to get the track end to snap to the side that I want it to, but it's not doing that for some reason. Let me try the other one, see if that one works instead. No, I said do the. What if I rotate it like this? What happens? God damn it! I need help. Can I stream real quick?
Yeah.
Me. Share my screen real quick. Applications. Loco. So I got this right here, and I'm trying to. No, hang on. Trying to put track end that I want. No, it's not this one, but it's this guy right here
Okay.
to face the
FR.
other way. Oh. There we go. That. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So then, yep.
Also, hitting R will also, if you're using a switch, trying to place one down, it will also switch the snap point to that.
Oh, so you don't have to use the arrow keys?
Oh, you still have to use the arrow keys, but it'll actually change the point of where it snaps. It's weird, but it works.
Probably could get away free placing it like right. Let me try something. Yeah. That works.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I mean, this is just going down to spawn, but then there's like I guess a side track here, because why not? And then the proper yard is gonna span here with the, at least that's how I remember my save being. I know there was a lot of stuff added, so I just kind of started fresh.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see. So we need a lead on this side, which is not gonna work there, but trying to think. Specifically how I want to do this.
I'm streaming if you want to take a look. I'm about to pull into the main yard. This shit is... I just need that point of reference, man. I don't have a train long enough right now to set up my organizing track.
I should really fuck around with a track planning software before I actually put this yard down. I think that'd make my life a lot easier.
All I did was literally, I wanted this yard to be based on reels, so I literally grabbed a blueprint from like a real yard, and I've been placing it using that.
Yeah. Cause the spawn on that world is just back behind you a little bit.
Make sure I can reach. Yes, I can. Yeah, I kept having problems yesterday because this area it's big, but when you compare it to the size of trains that I do have out there. All right. I think. Don't know why I'm holding the brake down. I'm like, stop.
Yeah, I really hope someday brakes come to cars.
You mean the air brakes?
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about it. We just trying to find a way to implement it without being so without it being so cars where it won't stop on a dime.
Well, I'd rather that than not have it. But even if it's a, like, the brakes on the cars, you know, start at 50% and only go up to 50% or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the first 50% is all locomotive brake, and then past 50% locomotive brake goes to cars, and those cars you can only apply up to like 20 or 50% brake on each car.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that would not significantly require much work. It's just a matter of playing with numbers and equations, right?
I don't know. It was like Joe was saying, he's the dev, I'm just the investor. I don't know shit about coding. I know shit about Lewis script, but I don't know nothing about this game. I make mods for Transport Fever, but that's it.
Gotcha. But yeah, an easy way to look at it is car brake equals train brake minus 50, you know, cap being 20% brake or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what he considers reasonable amount of brake, but
Yeah. Well, it comes down to the multiplier. It's what I'm thinking. That's because if you have a train, if your maps is sort of like mine, where you're running 75 car trains and you hit your brakes, what is that going to do? So that's Because for a 10-car train, your brakes would kick on good, but for me, I would stop on a dime if it was 50% for every vehicle.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you could, in theory, just say every car connected to a train is 1/4 or 1/5 train brake. You know?
Yeah.
And only the cars that are linked are the ones that are active. You don't necessarily have to make them all running at all times. I'm sure the average person would, but hell, even being able to link a car in like near the end as a braking car would drastically help control these ridiculously long consists, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I don't know, I mean...
And it's like adding a special car just to do that at the end of every consist, that's kind of lame.
Now, see, for me, I don't have any issue, like, with actually, getting the train stopped, because I use it like IRL, so when I start getting near, I start cutting speed.
Yeah.
And that, not everybody does that. I start cutting speed. By the time I get into the actual area where I'm supposed to be, I'm usually doing about 5 to 10 miles an hour. So, I mean, it depends on the way somebody drives in this game is what... It's like, I'd love to have air brakes just to have them, Just have the sounds, the stuff like that. For me, I really don't need them. So if you could turn them off or on, or have a button to turn it off or on, it'd be cool. Yes.
Give me 1 second. Somebody's on the phone, right?
Sorry.
All right.
She called for you 3 times.
I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. Yeah, I'm going to call it quits. Alright, guys. I will see you later. Have a nice day, and join in.
Sorry,